Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down. As you can see, I am chilling in the Target parking lot. Not that you would know it's the Target parking lot by looking at it. That's, my movie theater is in a mall, and I always park on the Target parking lot to go into the mall. So you can see lots of it behind me, and I am in my car, which means it's time for a live reaction. Man, I went, I was at work today trying to figure out what to do at the movies because I've seen most of the things out there, and a couple of my friends had asked me if I had seen this movie, and I had said no, I hadn't. And they were like, dude, what are you doing? Go see this movie. I need someone to talk to about with it. So I get something like that. I'm like, of course, man. All right, I'll go check it out. I love talking about movies. You need me to talk? I'll go see it, man. You guys have suggestions? You want me to talk about something? Let me know. Hit those comments. I'll go see it. I'll watch it. I'll talk about it. Why not, man? I love movies. I'll watch all of them. So I was very intrigued to go check out this doc. It's a documentary. I didn't know much about it, very, very minimal, which is why I don't really want to give too much away myself. But a fascinating and just all-out bonkers kind of a story. So, I'll give you as much as I can. So you know the drill. Pull up a chair, take a seat. I just came out of the theater after seeing 3 Identical Strangers. The doc, like I said, it's fascinating. The story is wild. You can't take your eyes off the screen. It's what you would call a page turner. Everywhere the story goes, it sends you on a roller coaster of emotions. And what's great about the storytelling method is that roller coaster of emotions mimics all of the emotional ups and downs that our characters have. That are interviewees as they're telling us the stories. We're experiencing all the things they experience, and we're experiencing them in their chronological order. So as you experience this, you really are able to connect with them, and that's really cool. That's the thing that makes this movie so awesome for me. As far as the doc goes, yeah, the cinematography's fine. It's pretty standard single shots with the interviewees as they kind of tell you the story, mixed in with, photos and home videos. And then for things where you don't have any kind of moving images or images to go off of, there are a couple reenactment type scenes, to fill in with like driving the cars or going to college, just simple basic stuff, things you're familiar with as far as reenactments go in a doc. But some of the cinematography is interesting. You get some cool single shots kind of coming from different angles that kind of just add some flavor to it. But like I said, what really this whole movie is all about, it's the story and it's the characters. And like I said, I don't want to say anything because I didn't really know too much. But the story, it grips you right away, and once you get running, it takes you to places you're not ready to go to and that you don't expect to go to. Now, obviously, if you're putting this together as I talk, 3 Identical Strangers in a documentary, yes, it is about a group of 3 triplets. So triplets come in 3s. It's a story about identical triplets that at the age of 19 learn of each other. I won't say anything else about that because the way in which they learn of each other is fascinating in and of itself, as is their whole story. But we chronicle basically their entire journey from 19 to where we are now, and all the ups and downs. I mean, they were kind of like a national phenomenon for a little bit because it was such a crazy story when it hit the news. So that's what it is, man. This movie is really about the story and about the characters, and it is a eyes glued to the screen, page turner kind of movie. If you like docs, if you just dig interesting stories, go check out 3 Identical Strangers. It's the type of movie you'll walk out of that doc and you will be talking for hours with your friends about what you just watched. It was awesome. I really, really enjoyed it. So there you go, man. Go see 3 Identical Strangers. Definitely check it out. That's all I gotta say, man. Or all I can say without giving anything away. And the surprises in this movie are all you want them. So now it's your turn, man. Hit those comments. If I intrigued you, do you want to go see this movie? If you've seen it, did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you think the twist was wow? Like, was it the story that got you? Let me know. Hit those comments. Just don't spoil anything, please, because I don't want anyone to get spoiled for this one. And I'll probably do a spoiler review. I don't think a non-spoiler review makes sense because this pretty much sums up all I can say. But definitely be on the lookout for that if I do one. And as always, man, you know the drill. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you get alerts every time I make a new video. For the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down, I am the Seaman. I'm signing off. Peace!